Broncos country, buckle up. The Sean Payton era is here to erase every doubt in the NFL. Forget the phrase, sophomore slump, because after what Bo Nix showed last season, and the way he finished, that term doesn't exist in Denver. From day one of training camp, Nix has been dropping absolute dimes. The energy is electric. Injury updates. The Broncos are healthy and ready, while chaos hits other teams across the league. Holdouts? None in Denver. Every player showed up locked in and hungry. Sean Payton just held a 27-minute press conference, and it's impossible not to get fired up about the future of this team. He couldn't stop praising Bo Nix, dropping powerful sound bites that made it clear. This quarterback is different. Here's what we learned. Nix spent part of his offseason in San Diego, living and training with Drew Brees, soaking up every bit of wisdom from the Hall of Famer. He also worked closely with Dr. Tom House, the legendary throwing doctor who's helped transform the careers of elite quarterbacks. Every move Bo Nix made this offseason was about growth, precision, and winning. Denver's future, brighter than ever. Bo Nix's offseason wasn't just about rest. It was about transformation. Training under Dr. Tom House, the legendary throwing doctor credited with extending the careers of elite quarterbacks like Tom Brady, Nix completely refined his mechanics. His warm-ups, his motion, even the way the ball leaves his hand, all sharper, cleaner, and more explosive. You can see the results already. He's added muscle, and every throwing camp has been a laser. The old captain checkdown label erased. The football is flying out of his hands with velocity and confidence. Year 2 in Sean Payton's system brings a whole new dynamic. Last season, Nix was splitting first-team reps, learning on the fly. Now, from day one, this is his team. No more growing pains, no slow start. The difference in command and chemistry is obvious. And Payton? He's all in on his quarterback. In his press conference, he delivered a passionate defense of Nix, even firing back at national critics who mocked Denver for drafting him 12th overall. They called him just a system quarterback. But his rookie performance silenced the noise, and Payton made sure everyone knew it. Sean Payton's belief in Bo Nix is contagious, the kind of trust every player dreams of earning from their head coach. When Nix hears his coach publicly defend him, you know he's thinking, "Let's go. This man believes in me." Payton shut down the narrative that Nix is only thriving because of his system, calling it what it is, complete disrespect. He made it clear, Bo Nix would succeed in any offense. He's a film junkie, a perfectionist, and as Payton put it, practically robotic in his dedication. Think back to draft night. Nix walked in with nothing but a rollout ball and his playbook. While other quarterbacks spend their off-seasons on distractions, Nix was grinding, studying, and building himself into a franchise cornerstone. Compare that to what's happening around the league, and it's hard not to get fired up about Denver's future. And it's not just Nix turning heads. Rookie running back R.J. Harvey flashed eye-popping speed, the same explosiveness he showed at UCF. And yes, it looks like it's translating to the NFL. Wide receiver Marvin Mims is making waves, too, carving up defenders with crisp, fluid routes. His blazing 4.34 speed that led the league in route separation last season is on full display once again. Marvin Mims continues to impress, averaging a jaw-dropping 5 yards of separation. With that kind of space, even routine throws become easy completions. His route running has taken a major leap since his rookie years. Now pairing fluidity with his elite speed makes him a true nightmare for defenses. And that's why Sean Payton isn't scrambling to trade for another wide receiver. He knows the talent is already here. With Mims, Pat Bryant showing sharp, fluid routes, Courtland Sutton back in action, and rookie Devon Veal flashing potential, Denver's receiving core is locked and loaded. Speaking of Sutton, Seeing him fully engaged at camp is huge. One throw from Bo Nix, a 30-yard rope down the sideline, completely erased any lingering captain checkdown narratives. The ball exploded out of his hand, hitting Sutton in stride. Of course, contract questions came up, and Payton's response was simple: discussions are ongoing, and every player is in the building. Compare that to what's happening around the league. Trey Hendrickson refusing to stay in Ohio, Micah Parsons openly calling out ownership, and Terry McLaurin missing valuable reps in Washington, and you see the difference. In Denver, the culture is set. Players are bought in. Everyone's here, working, and believing. The confidence in Denver is undeniable. This team isn't shying away from championship talk. Sean Payton made it clear. The Broncos have Super Bowl aspirations, and they're not afraid to say it out loud. The focus remains on the immediate goals, but everyone in the building knows the ultimate destination. That mentality has electrified the locker room. Multiple players have said they couldn't wait for training camp, even with the scorching heat and no shade. No one's dodging the grind. They're embracing it. This team is hungry. On the defensive side, inside linebacker Dre Greenlaw has been a revelation. Reports out of San Francisco suggested he'd miss all of camp. But here he is, fully active and looking like an unstoppable force in the middle. Opponents know better than to test him. He's a tone setter for this defense. And then there's J.K. Dobbins, the most productive running back in the AFC West last season. Critics might call Denver's running back room one of the weakest in the league, but Dobbins' numbers tell a different story. Alongside the rest of this group, Denver's ground game might just shock everyone. This Broncos team isn't just talented, they're healthy, and that matters. Sean Payton called this one of the healthiest squads he's ever coached at this point in the year. Outside of a minor note for Perry and Winfrey, everyone's ready to roll. Payton's approach is deliberate. Practices are fast, efficient, and designed to protect players. Today's session lasted just 50 minutes, minimizing the risk of injury. It's no accident. Denver's staff has perfected the art of keeping their roster fresh. 2 straight years of arriving healthy at camp prove it's by design, not luck. Look around the league and the difference is clear. The Dolphins just lost a starting corner to an ACL tear. Their rookie needed to be airlifted to a hospital, and Arizona's first-round pick is sidelined before camp even begins. Meanwhile, Denver stays intact, ready to compete. The AFC West rivals aren't so fortunate. The Chargers have been gutted, losing multiple defensive starters, including Joey Bosa, who's openly praising the Buffalo Bills culture over his own former team. It's a glaring reminder of why the Broncos' culture, built by Payton, stands apart. In Denver, belief runs deep. The players, the staff, and the system, all moving as one. The bond inside this Broncos locker room is undeniable. Players genuinely love being around each other, a testament to the culture Sean Payton has built. Those long East Coast trips and team-building efforts from last year have forged something real in Denver. Meanwhile, the cracks in Los Angeles keep widening. Even Chargers beat reporters are openly questioning the strange situation surrounding their prized free agent, Najee Harris. After a fireworks accident sidelined him, the team hasn't provided any real updates. His agent insists he'll return, but insiders are raising eyebrows, wondering just how serious the injury is. The Chargers' desperation is clear. They've signed players who haven't carried the ball in years, with rookie Marion Hampton suddenly their only healthy option. Now, there's even talk about trying to keep Harris off the salary cap due to the accident happening outside team activities. It's chaos. And all the while, the Broncos are steady, healthy, and united. Sean Payton has built a structure and culture that's rare in today's NFL, one designed to last. Denver isn't just building for this season. They're building a dynasty. Broncos country has every reason to believe.